Hey Capricorn Rising, what's up? I'm Chloe. I'm here with your energy forecast for Scorpio season. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain, and happy Witches New Year. Whew, it has been an intense Scorpio season, has it not? Are you feeling it? The tarot I'm working with for you today is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. This one's artwork by Giuliano Costa. It's a Lo Scarabeo tuck box. I'm loving the tuck box decks lately. Am I right? Yes, just all you need. Just a little tuck box, right? Um, okay, so a lot of intensity going on right now astrologically. Of course, on an individual level and collective level, we're all feeling a lot of the energy that's leading up to some pretty big changes happening, in 2025. Everyone is talking, of course, about Capricorn leaving or Pluto leaving Capricorn, your rising sign, aspects that's making. There's the opposition, of course, with Mars and Cancer at late degrees there. So we have like Lord of the Underworld, and God of War facing off in your rising sign and and opposing sign Cancer, your descendant sign. And then yeah, the planets leaving Neptune, of course, Neptune moving from Pisces into Aries next year. Pisces has been in Aries since 2010. So that's like, I don't know, 14 years, something like that. So it's definitely as big of a deal as Pluto moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. We also have, Saturn moving in to Aries as well from Pisces and Uranus moving from Taurus into Gemini. It's been there for like 6 or 7 years, I think, something like that. So like a lot of outer planet changes happening. And as I'm sure you're aware, sometimes as I'm sure you're aware, the energy hits different individuals and situations, some sooner than others. So a lot of us are already like, feeling that. Okay, so I've got some cards that I want to go over with you. For Capricorn Rising, the Scorpio season cards I pulled are the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yes. So these are both Libra cards, which is interesting because, of course, that is a cardinal sign, like Cancer, um, like Capricorn, right? Like Aries. So we have you know, Libra is in a square to Capricorn, which is, where your rising sign falls. So it's interesting that that tension or that stress, like between those two signs. Um, what I'm receiving from my guides, what they want me to talk about for you, those who are called to like, tune into this video, obviously. Um, or there's gonna be some like, yeah, they're showing me the image of like the ten of wands right now, which is interesting. So yeah, it's definitely helps me in like how I'm gonna interpret these two cards for you in this context, given the astrology, given the 11th house activation that you're having at this new moon throughout the solar season of Scorpio. So they're letting me know that there's gonna be yeah, some like streamlining or some reconsidering when it comes to your like methods of communication and how you're dealing with like others in social situations and business situations. Um, so yeah, I'm seeing like processes being streamlined. Now, as a Capricorn rising, like of course you love your streamline, you love your processes, like, this is nothing new. But I'm seeing that really getting cleaned up and decluttered. So, I love that for you. The first example they're showing me is like like unsubscribing from newsletters that are no longer serving you. Maybe they never served you, maybe you don't even remember signing up for them. But that type of like inbox declutter, maybe setting up some like folders so the newsletters you do want to receive are going directly to those folders. A lot of organization when it comes to your like your correspondence, your social dealings, professional dealings. I can see some of you like uninstalling apps. Which is probably like great advice for anyone anyway. But yeah, really cleaning up the technology, the communication, social media. I can see like some of you stepping back from certain like social media accounts that you might be engaging with. Of course, like unfollowing is always yeah, always something that we want to be doing. Like we're always following, we want to be like unfollowing, keeping, keeping that balance as well too, so that we're really sovereign and in control when it comes to our inputs, that we're not consuming too much of just other people's ideas all the time, when we have our own ideas that we want to sit with as well too. So I can see you unsubscribing, unfollowing, and yeah, just taking a step back or reconsidering, reevaluating how you are engaging. So, for example, you use Instagram a lot, you go on there every day, you have your like habits. Um, some of you are, shutting down the account, but it doesn't need to be like that extreme. It can just be like more conscious engagement. So like when you go on, maybe you're setting a timer, or maybe you're going on, you're replying to your messages, you're checking in with a few choice accounts that want to be supporting, and then, logging off, not allowing it yourself to like unravel into that, endless scrolling, right? They will, if you linger on some content for a mere moment, then that's, as training the algorithm to show you more content like that. And then it keeps you, plugged in even longer. So I see you like consciously unplugging, which is amazing. I love that for you. I love that, for all of us. And yeah, even maybe switching focus. Maybe you, um, are not engaging with Instagram as much anymore. Maybe you want to use YouTube. You're watching like more longer form videos, something like that, just researching topics that that you're interested in, not just taking like whatever the algorithm wants to throw at you, but yeah, consciously engaging, seeking out the type of content that's going to feed you, that, that you're interested in. So yeah, I think that this is, yeah, a really exciting time or special time for you, because you do have the stars aligned to support you when it comes to, yeah, just like streamlining the social network participation, the social communication. And they want to, my guides want me to mention too about like, it's not just social networks, like this, the thing with email and cleaning that up, and like pulling your energy back and cutting cords there is a big thing too. So the first example I shared, of course, was like unsubscribing from newsletters, and like the ones that you still want to receive, like setting up the folders so the messages go straight there. So when you want to like consciously engage with like those newsletters, you can go there, you know where to find them. It's all like cleaned up and in one place for you. And then yeah, the other bit about that is, yeah, there was this book. I don't know if it was like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, something like that. The 4 Hour Work Week. And it's like, I mean, proved to be like extremely problematic, what with like, his suggestion to like outsource labor to, countries that like pay $4 an hour or less or whatever, right? So like very very problematic. We don't want to be like following the tips of like this author. We're evolving past like the blatant exploitation. But there was one piece of advice, and it was about like that has not proved to be problematic, one thing. And I think, yeah, we need that more than ever. And it's like not going in and checking your email constantly, like multiple times a day. Like you would go in and like check it in the morning because you've got, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever, around the same time every morning, because then you've got like most of the replies in from like the afternoon and evening before, and people on different time zones. And then after lunch. So checking the emails, either for business or personal, twice a day, at around the same time every day. And then the people that you're corresponding with are like trained, because we all kind of need to get trained to not have an immediate response, because that is not good for anyone. No one can keep up with that. No one wants that. Nobody cares. Or yeah, nobody needs that anymore. So it's about like Yeah, checking the email only twice a day, doing that maintenance, as far as like sending your correspondence at like, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. or, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., whatever your two times are. And then just leaving it. Like, don't worry, you're gonna be back again. In 15 hours, it'll be fine. Or like once at the start of the day, once at the end of the day, and just getting into that type of routine. And of course, this is only an example that might not, work for everyone in every situation, but nobody needs to be going in and checking the email every hour. Twice a day is plenty, and we all can like benefit from moving on that track of like um okay, thanks. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, no problem. Like this thread is over. This correspondence is done, right? We need to move on. And I think like yeah, it's like a Capricorn rising. You could, definitely like taking the lead on that would be amazing. Love that for you. Okay, so that is probably where I want to leave it for you. I do have a special offer for the holiday season. If you're interested, I'm offering gift cards for all of my readings. If you would love to gift an astrology reading with me to a loved one, that would be amazing. It's an incredible gift to receive and to give. And then I'm also doing a sale on my year ahead forecasting, which of course is a private one-on-one personalized astrology reading with your own birth chart, where we look at the year ahead, what 25 has in store for you. So if you would like to purchase that, you can send me a message or go to my website. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this video as well. If this resonates, if you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for tuning in today, Capricorn Rising. I will see you in the collective energy forecast. Bye.